Today, I'll be redesigning a character I made 8 years ago. This is my third video in this series so far, and in this one, we're going to be redesigning the Squid character. The funny little pointy beanie that she wore in the original was meant to represent the long pointy head of squids, and I really couldn't think of any better way to represent this, so I definitely wanted to keep the little hat. I also wanted to still represent her long tentacles, like I did with these weird little arm sleeve things in the original design, but I wanted to change that detail somehow because these sleeves are just completely unpractical and don't really make any sense. I mean, they're just covering her arms. It's kind of like when people put little socks on their baby's hands so that they can't scratch themselves. And I really want this design to be more practical and make more sense as actual fashion. So I tried to find a way to incorporate that general idea without it kind of getting in her way. And the way I ended up doing that is giving her a hoodie that she could take off and still had that kind of weird sleeve thing going on, but now it's just kind of an accessory she usually ties around her waist and can put on if she wants to for a little extra mischievous energy. And I definitely wanted that oversized sleeve look for them because the squid's tentacles are really long and they stand out. I'm not sure what kind of shorts she was originally supposed to be wearing, but I changed them to gym shorts, although you can't really tell the difference, because that made more sense with the design overall and gives her a bit more of a sleek look, like a squid. Also, squids are very fast and can even jet propel themselves through the water to get away from predators if they need to. So it makes sense for her to be kind of sporty and athletic. Maybe she's a runner, maybe she's on the track team. So I thought the gym shorts and big sneakers look was fitting. Her color palette I kept mostly the same, but I did end up adding a lot more red to it. While originally she really was just pink with slight red accents, I really made the red a more central color in her color scheme for this one. I just think it added more variety and contrast, and with the addition of the hoodie crossing over top of her shorts and all of that, she really does need that contrast to break everything up. In the original version, her hair is really crazy, like it's really just doing its own thing, almost like it has a life of its own. In this new version, I definitely still wanted them to look kind of like a squid's arms like was originally intended, but at the same time a little more like normal hair. So I found kind of a middle ground between the two. Now it kind of looks like it could be alive, or it could just be swaying in the wind, who knows. The design for the sea cucumber and starfish of the last two videos took a lot of inspiration from facts about the creatures, but for this squid character, I focused a little less on facts and more just went from, I guess, the general vibe that squids give me, as well as really just updating the old design for her. I do wish that I had incorporated some more facts into her design, but I do think it's fitting regardless. With squids commonly being monsters in folklore, think kraken, etc., it makes sense for this girl to be kind of mischievous, maybe have a bit of a rough personality, and that's exactly the kind of angle I went with. To be honest, I may have taken some inspiration from Inklings from Splatoon. I just can't help but think of them when I think squid. Their designs are so perfect and adorable. I think it would be really hard for me to make a squid character that didn't look a little bit like an Inkling. While I have your attention, you might be interested to know that I now have a Discord server up. It's for my YouTuber group as a whole rather than just me, but you don't have to support the entire group to be a part of the server. The members of the group right now are just myself and Arashi, but we will be releasing a third member in the future. Maybe we'll expand from there, but we're not sure yet. If you want to come hang out with us, get important announcements, and maybe some sneak peeks, you can find the join link below. It'll be in the description of the video and in a pinned comment. I'm really excited to finally have a server up and be able to interact with you guys. I kept the spots from her original design, which are meant to represent suckers. Not only did I think it was kind of fun to allude to the suckers on her arms and tentacles, I also think it just adds a little extra detail to the design that might be a little plain on its own, and adds a little extra cuteness and a little bit of a girly edge to her more tomboyish look. Like with my sea cucumber redesign, she didn't really change that much. It was really just a bit of an update. I still thought the original design was pretty cute, so I think I ended up being a little scared to change it and sticking maybe closer to the original than I should have. If I were to start completely from scratch, I would probably change her a little more. Maybe I'd change her color scheme a little bit, both because she has a very similar color palette to the starfish that I designed last time, and because when squids are relaxed, they are more often white or a neutral color, rather than a bright color like her pinks and reds. Although her color doesn't matter that much because squids can change their color at will and look like pretty much anything. I like to think that this squid girl can change color too. Maybe she can be more white if she wants to, or is feeling extra relaxed, and then becomes bright pink and red when she's energetic and on the move. I also think it might have been interesting if I added a little bit of transparency to her in places, because squids can be very transparent. I don't know, would that be weird? While I do feel like I could have changed her more than I did, I think she came out really cute and I'm still very happy with her. I hope you like her, and feel free to let me know if you have any ideas of her personality or story in the comments below. As has become tradition, I renamed this cute little squid girl Susie. That's all for now. Thanks for coming by my comfy little bear cave, and I'll see you next time.